is here, and finding ways to keep the kids occupied and engaged is really top of mind for families. So here to share about experiences available at the Huntington Museum of Art, we have Cindy Dearborn from the museum and Dr. Ashley Stevens from Cabell County Schools. Great to see you all.
Thank you so much.
Good to be here. Hard to believe the kids are out of school now. So, Cindy, talk about some of the things that you all do at the Huntington Museum of Art. Tell us about the museum.
Sure, absolutely. So the museum, of course, opened in 1952, and we are a museum. We act as a museum and culture center for the community, and we advocate for art, education, and nature. And so today, the museum has over 16,000 objects in its permanent collection.
Oh, wow.
We have 10 exhibition spaces, an interactive art making gallery space. We have, of course, a tropical plant conservatory with a coral reef aquarium. We have outdoor sculpture. We have an art reference library, an auditorium, studio class spaces, and also 2 miles of hiking trails up at the museum.
And it's right here in our area. So, Dr. Stevens, talk about why it's so important to expose kids to the arts.
Absolutely, and this is one of those things that there's never the wrong time and there's never too much exposure, because what a kid gets out of a visit to an art museum at, toddler age versus elementary or middle or high school, it's all different, but it's all relevant. There's a lot to be said for understanding art and appreciating it, but more than that, this is a great tool for building empathy, and I'm not sure that we enter it thinking that sometimes when we're like, oh, what are we going to do this afternoon? We're going to go to an art museum. But what we're allowing our kids to do is look through somebody else's kind of vantage point and their perspective of what they've created. So it could be somebody who's not from the same area as them, not from the same background, not even in the same time as their experiences. And so that allows them to see things differently and build those connections and understanding. So it's really, really great that way. And as she mentioned, it's not just appreciating art. There's so many things for them to do.
Yeah, that's a really interesting way to think about it. So in addition to the art, what are some of the other things that families can experience and do?
Absolutely. So in addition to the art, the nature offerings are really important at the museum. I mentioned the conservatory. Everyone loves the conservatory, particularly the axolotls.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So
They are a fan favorite. And of course the nature trails. Everyone really enjoys hiking the nature trails and getting out in nature, finding the carved rocks on the trail. And then we also offer classes and workshops for adults, and we also offer classes and camps for children as well. So.
Yeah. Now, Tuesdays are free, which is nice when you're looking for things to do for the family. Absolutely. Are there any other free activities?
Absolutely. So our free, we have free Saturday Kids Art, we call it. Every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. You can come to the museum and make art. It's totally free. You don't need to register. It's sponsored by the Hoops Family Children's Hospital. Okay. It's a great way to spend the afternoon. We have certified teachers teaching the class, and it's really great. You do one project from 1 to 2 and another project from 2 to 3, so you can stay for both times, or you can come for just 1 hour or the other. And then we have a program we call Fourth Tuesdays. So on the fourth Tuesday of every month, which of course Tuesdays are free, so this is a free program, we offer a different event, activity, guided tour. Sometimes we have music. There's usually always food. And so on Fourth Tuesdays this month, we are hosting a block party. It's our 4th annual block party. We're real excited about it, and we've got different artists, vendors who are going to be set up selling their work. We really like to support local regional artists, so we've invited a number of those artists to come up and sell their work. We're going to have food trucks, Bubs on Wheels, and Little Orbits. Mini Donuts is going to be there, so I know donuts. Very excited for the donuts. Yeah.
So that is this is coming Tuesday, right?
Actually, June 24th.
Okay, June.
Yeah. So it's the fourth Tuesday from
Fourth Tuesday.
Yep,
Fourth Tuesday.
From 5 to 8 will be set up at the museum. But one of the things we're really excited about, Mount West will be there as well. They're going to have an informational table set up. We're going to have free children's kids art activities, and then also we're super excited because Silver Run Ranch is scheduled to be there, and they have alpacas, and so they're going to bring their alpacas. So we are so excited for that.
That is great.
Yeah.
And this is the Fourth Tuesday.
Fourth Tuesday.
I think I was excited earlier because you mentioned donuts. And that's all I could think about. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, because these are great free activities for families this summer.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah.